and mages can all remove it the turn it's played. So the most you get from it is 3 damage, or against a mage, sorry my cat's over here, against a mage you get 0 damage. It's not bad if you put it behind a taunt minion. It's also not bad for playing with that Unbound Elemental, so you boost up the Unbound Elemental stats. I like Dust Devil. I think I would play it in Arena. I don't know that I would play it in a constructed deck. Alright, have a good night, bots. Thanks for watching the stream. So one thing, guys, I'm curious, for those of you who watch the stream pretty regularly, and those especially who watch the YouTube videos, do you think I talk too much? Because I've had some people say that. I think talking and explaining the cards and explaining my thinking is part of what makes the stream good, but if you guys think I should not talk as much, I'd be curious in your feedback. Save my voice some. I definitely get hoarse from streaming occasionally. Let's see. Talked about most of these cards already. Shadow Step, return a friendly minion to your hand, it costs 2 less. This is really for proccing things like Questing Adventurer, where you get more stats when you play cards, or Edwin Van Cleef, because you can pop a minion back into your hand and replay it for free. I mean, the enjoyment I get from the stream is obviously playing the games, but also talking to all of y'all, so. Alright, well, I'll keep doing it. Cool, alright. I appreciate the feedback, guys. And welcome to the stream, Silent White and Linux. Silent, glad you could watch. Again, always, guys, you can check me out on YouTube at Darhoth and Twitter at Darhoth. I post my stream, when my streams are going to go live on Twitter, so check there for updates. Alright, so Alex Straza. We actually have gotten the same legendary twice tonight. Line X Nick. Alright, Line X Nick. I might just call you Line, it's too many syllables. So we got 2 Alex Strazas. So what this means, I'm going to show you guys real quick. If we find Alex Straza in here, eventually, since we have 2 of them, we'll disenchant for 400. So you can see the crafting here. It basically takes 4 legendaries to craft 1 new legendary. So I don't know if the Alex Straza Golden is animated yet. I bet all the legendaries are animated. I know, although when we crafted the Golden Deathwing, I don't think it was animated at the time. I could be wrong. 8 to craft 1 golden legendary. So you're trying to craft a golden Tyrion, Snow? Would a golden Jiraxix make your character portrait golden? It's a good question. I think so. One interesting thing, so some people have said that if you reach max level, so if you have a level 60 mage, then your hero's portrait is golden. I think someone said that was not true, but it wouldn't surprise me if that was true or Blizzard added it at some point. How much gold did I have after the wipe? Just over 48,000 gold. I bought a little bit of, I bought some packs to get to 500, but I had 48,000 gold.
Rare.
So this is actually the second golden ancient mage we've gotten tonight. Yeah, 48,000 gold. Don't do the math on how much money that is. It's a lot. It's more than I like to think about. I've probably spent more money on this game in beta than probably 10 people are going to in retail. Alright, so wow, a golden legendary. Check it out. A golden legendary, 2 goldens in the same pack. So, Golden Prophet Velen. Prophet Velen is really good. In fact, Prophet Velen just got buffed this last patch. It's a 7/7/7. It doubles the damage and healing of your spells and hero power. And it's priest only. So, for example, the priest, which hero power does 2 heal for 2 health. If you drop this, now it does 4 heal for 2 mana. If you have Auctionized Soul Priest out, it does 4 damage for 2 mana. So, yeah. The animation on it's pretty cool as well. The buff is it used to just double the damage and healing of your spells. Now it does that. Also affects your hero powers. We also got a Rothy Weaponsmith. Pretty decent animation for a common card. I have to say for a legendary, this should be a little better. Although it's pretty cool, these little epaulets and stuff on his robe are individually animated. That's pretty cool. I'll go through all the Goldens in 8 packs. Someone asked the question, oh, is there going to be another wipe at open beta? No. They've said they're not going to do any more wipes. I don't know that I like that, but that's what they've said. Shield Slam, deal 1 damage to a minion for each armor you have. This is an okay card. It's decent removal. I would actually prefer to see it be 2 or 3 mana and let you do damage to the hero. I think that would be a nice warrior buff. Although, with the last patch, I'm not sure warriors need any more buffs from what I've been told. Battle Rage is the single best draw power card in the game now. Sorry, no keys. Blizzard's actually stopped giving out keys. Or giving out keys for contests. The only keys come from opt-ins now. I have car keys. I have keys to the castle. Keys to success. No beta keys. My cat is being unusually 300 packs. Well, I had 500. So we're now down to 300. I started at 500 packs. If you check out my YouTube channel, you can see the first 100 that we've already opened. And this second 100 will be up on YouTube probably tomorrow night. Basically probably doing 100 a night for a while. Yeah, I've got almost 300, almost 300 videos on YouTube now. Which is pretty crazy considering I've only been YouTubing for a little more than a month. Golden Epic! Wow, another Golden Epic. Alright, so this is pretty cool. I kind of like this animation. It comes through him here in the middle. The Faceless Manipulator. That's pretty cool. Yeah, today is a golden day. I spent something... I probably spent about $500... Well, total between $500 and $700. And about 200 of that was donations from people on the stream. But I spent probably about 400 to 500 of my own money. Which is really scary when I think about it. And most of that, honestly, is arenas. I mean, I bought some packs. Maybe half arena, half packs. That's why I kept some gold for arena. Once I go through these 500 packs, though, I will not be buying packs. Wow, 2 epics in 1 pull. That's not bad. Molten Giant, 1 less for each damage your hero is taken. So basically, by the time you get to 10 health, this card becomes free. South Sea Captain, really only going to see that in a pirate deck. Oh, so now we completed another quest. We got all of the pirate cards, and now we get the Captain's Parrot times 2. Battle Cry, put a random pirate from your deck into your hand. I think the Rogue Pirate deck is fun, but it's not... You're not going to see it be like a dominant meta. You haven't seen any of the theme decks really be the dominant meta yet, or a good meta. Murlocs are okay, Pirates are okay. Beasts are probably the best of those. I like Arena, I really do. Commanding Shout for 2 mana, your minions can't be reduced below 1 health this turn. And they added this, they buffed this last time. Now you also draw a card, which is a warrior buff. This is a really good card, so you use it for all your like frothing berserkers and whatnot. And then you whirlwind, you do wild pyromancer, and you buff them up really high and they don't die. Alright, so that is our last pack and last card for this 100. We have 300 packs left. They will wait for another time. We must be patient. Alright, so let's go and look at... I wonder if you can... Man, alright. You should... So, unless someone tells me otherwise, I don't think there's any way for you to see all the golden cards that you have. There used to be, but now there's not. If you play... Well, there was a button before the patch. There was an ability that just showed golden cards, but now there's not. So the average Hearthstone game in the testing that Blizzard did was 9 minutes long. I think in my experience, the average that's about right is probably about 10 minutes. So if you're playing constantly, let's say you play 5 games an hour. So in 4 hours, you play 20 games. And so if you win 3 games, you get 10 gold. So out of 20 games, let's say you go 50-50, you win 10 games. So you're going to get 100 gold in 4 hours. And it's 150 for an arena. So, I just tried searching gold and that didn't work. Or golden. Yeah, the problem with you going to crafting mode, though, Aquaman, is, you still can't see just your goldens. I just want to see my golden cards. Not all golden cards. Alright, so we'll take a look. We'll go through each of the golden cards here. Let you guys take a look at it. One thing that's cool is you can see the artist names over here, which I think is a really cool thing of Blizzard to do. So as we go through this, guys, we'll get a top... Let's do top 3 animated cards, we think. I think Druid of the Claw is probably number 1 so far. We'll put Force of Nature number 2. They're gonna get bumped, I think, though. Savannah Highmane. Well, that's pretty cool. If you click the little thing here, it lights up. Pretty nifty. So Mana Worm from last night. This one actually looks pretty cool. It's kind of pulling in all the mana towards it. You see the little pink streams here. Not bad. So this one I put as one of my favorites. I think for me this is number 1. So mirror, and I'll show you why, because you see here I'm pointing out like you guys can see me point. You see here this guy, he comes out and he just fades away, which I think is really pretty cool. And it's one of those things you wouldn't even know it if you didn't watch the card for a little while. What's the text for Defias Ringleader? That is pretty funny. He stole the deed to town years ago, so technically the town is his. He just calls people scrub to be mean. Alright, so I think Mirror Entity's number 1. Mana Worm number 2. Spellbender's pretty cool. I mean, there's not... It's kind of got the whole keep thing going on again, but it's pretty neat looking. What do you guys think? Mirror Entity? Think Spellbender's better than Mana Worm? Probably so. I like Ethereal Arcanist as well. Ethereal Arcanist is pretty cool because it's like pulling in the power from the secret. So that's pretty neat. I like animations. I like them to look good, but I like them to have a tie-in with the card. That's why I think mirror image is so good. Sword of Justice is pretty cool. Got the radiating sword. Nothing too crazy going on here, though. I do like Avenging Wrath, I have to say. That one might be number 2. I think I'd put that one number 2 after Mirror Entity. Just because, I mean, it's flaming angel wings. What can you say about that? How is that not cool? Circle of Healing. It's radiating circles of healing. Nothing too exciting there. Kind of disappointing, actually. It's alright. I think Shadow Madness is pretty cool. The eye is really what makes it good. Alright, so I'm just going to skip Prophet Velen because I don't think anybody wants to see that. I was waiting for Snow to react because I know he wants to see Prophet Velen. Alright, so here's Prophet Velen, our golden legendary. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Not much to say about it. I mean, he's got his little epaulets here that are shimmering. Pretty cool triangle sigil in the background. It's nice. I think I'd put it... I just like Mirror Entity because of how it fits into the card. From a pure artwork standpoint, this one's probably better. I do like Shadow Step. I think Shadow Step for a common is really cool. Because the effect is cool and it fits into the card with the whole Shadow Step nature. I think Shadow Step is probably the best common one we've seen. Betrayal is very lackluster. It's basically just mist. But here's SI Agent. We didn't actually look at this one, or I didn't talk about it because we had a legendary at the time. Not bad. Basically just a wind animation where he's coming in. Pretty decent. Fork Lightning's pretty cool. But here's another contender for best card. I think this looks pretty sweet. I'd put Mirror Entity, Prophet Velen, and Feral Spirit as my top 3. I think those are pretty cool. I like the Feral Spirit a lot. It also doesn't hurt that it's a really good card. And you get the benefit of you'll have 2 wolves on the board who themselves are actually golden as well. So actually, I like the Blood Imp as well. I like the Blood Imp because it's a good card. He's got the sort of standard green Fury. And then he pulls the power in here. Not bad. Yeah, Void Terror. Some people really like the animation here on Void Terror. I think it's okay. I mean, it's just dripping. They did change the artwork. His eye does blink, or his eyes. I didn't even notice that. He's got multiple eyes. They all blink. That's kind of cool. I really like Shadow Flame. I don't think it rises to the top 3. I don't think it's as good as Blood Imp is your favorite. I like Blood Imp a lot. I like Shadow Flame because how well it fits into the card. So you destroy a friendly minion and deal its damage. So basically half of him is on fire, that's getting destroyed, and the other half is dealing damage. I think it's pretty cool and the artwork looks good. Oh, Siphon Soul is another contender. I forgot about Siphon Soul. Again, for the same reasons. I think the artwork is pretty cool, but it's like grabbing his head and pulling out his soul. I think that's pretty cool. I think Siphon Soul would definitely be top 10, maybe top 5. Rothy Weaponsmith, nothing too too crazy here. Shimmering Sword and some fire. Yeah, I like the Siphon Soul too. I really am a fan of it. Oregon Infiltrator. This one's not animated yet. Knife Juggler we saw earlier tonight. 3 spinning knives. This one's not bad. I think it needs a little bit more than just the spinning knives, and I think the knives actually need to be juggled as opposed to just floating. Mana Wraith is decent. You know, it's sucking in all the mana into his hand, making minions cost more. I get the idea. Not bad. Again, it's got the shimmering heat thing, so. So this one's not animated yet with the Thrallmar. Ancient Mage we saw. Not bad for a rare. He's got the sigils going here. He's got some angelic thing going on in the back. Don't quite get that, but... Dread Corsair we saw last night. It's got the heat shimmer going on a bit, and he's just, like, storming the beaches of... What did we figure out last night? Not Orgrimmar, Kalimdor? Storming the... I guess you could storm the beach of Stormwind, right? Stormwind's got water on it. He could be storming Stormwind. Probably storming Booty Bay is the most likely place. Silvermoon Guardian's not animated yet. So Abomination was one that was the top, I think, 2 or 3 last night. I think it's pretty cool. I think it just looks cool. You've got the flies flying around, the dripping ooze. I think it's a pretty neat animated card. Probably, maybe top 5 total now. I do like Faceless Manipulator. And just notice he's got like suckers on here, so he's like an octopus of sorts. It's kind of strange. Guess it makes sense because he has to claw onto his target and copy them. Azure Drake. I think last night I said he was, you know, spewing flames of Azureness. I don't know what this is, but it's not fire, it's Azurdum. Faceless Manipulator does not transform back when silenced. So, the way silence works is, the easiest way to think about silence is it removes all card text effects as well as any buffs. So, once the Faceless Manipulator comes out, he becomes a copy of that minion. And now if that minion has buffs, or that minion has card text, and he's silenced, he'll lose that card text and buffs, but he doesn't revert back to a Faceless Manipulator. Silverhand Knight, not a bad animation here. Not sure I'm sold on the crazy arrow animation. Alright, so that's it. We're now up to 5,000 Arcane Dust, which is enough for 1 golden legendary and then some. We crafted a golden Deathwing before the wipe, so... If a Faceless Manipulator returns to your hand after transformed, is it a Manipulator or that card? It comes back to your hand as the card it copied. So if you copy a Void Terror, you will get a Void Terror back into your hand. That's true. You could, if you had an Alarma Bot pull a Faceless Manipulator out, it would stay a 3/3. So, alright, so that is it for the pack opening portion of tonight's stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to go ahead and start an arena up. Probably won't play more than an hour or an hour and a half because I'm really tired, but we'll go ahead and start it up. For those of you who've not seen Arena before, which I think is probably not anybody, hopefully at this point, you get 3 cards, you pick 1, you do that 30 times, you get a deck, you then play with that deck against other people who have an Arena deck, You either win 9 times or lose 3 times, whatever happens first, then you get rewards based on your total number of wins. So we have Priest, Warlock, and Hunter. I'm going to go ahead and open a poll real quick. And you guys go ahead and vote. 1 second. Priest, Warlock, Hunter. Alright, so poll is open. Make sure you use exactly the syntax as noted by Moobot. And go ahead and vote, and Moobot will tally the votes for me. And I will play whatever you guys want to play. If I had a choice, I'm not going to tell you guys because I want you to vote for what you want to see. So yeah. And make sure it is case sensitive, so make sure that you uppercase it if you have to. So like Vinny, your vote, and Laurelyn, your vote didn't get counted. It's got to be exactly the syntax that Moobot says. Moobot is a dictator. He's got to have it his way, nowhere else. Alright guys, I'm going to be right back. Alright guys, so I'm back. Let me go ahead and close the poll and we'll see what we're playing. Oh wow, very close vote. Hunter 37%, Priest 31%, and Warlock 31%. So we will be playing Hunter.
Let the hunt begin.
Alright guys, so this is the beginning of an arena run with Hunter. We're going to be building the deck here. Once again, my name is Darhoth. You can follow me at Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube at Darhoth. Also check out Hearthstone.com and the Hearthstone 101 guide. All that information is linked in the Twitch channel as well as in the description of the YouTube video. Definitely check out the Hearthstone 101 guide. I think it's a really good guide, gives you a lot of good information about the game. So, starting out, we actually have epic cards to start, which is pretty good. As always, guys in chat, let me know your thoughts, and I will, a lot of times I'll take the card you want to take. So, these are all really good epics. Snake Trap is good. I don't think it's better than Faceless Manipulator or Gladiator's Longbow. I think I'll go Gladiator's Longbow. It's hard to, you know, a 7/5/2. You can remove 2 big minions without taking damage. So generally with a Hunter deck, you can get a lot of good beast synergy. However, in arenas, it's hard to really pull the synergy together, so you're looking for individual card value a lot of times. Tracking is good for draw power. I actually like Tundra Rhino because it has charge, and it gives your other beast charge. Brewmaster is really good. These are all solid cards. I do like Tundra if we can get other beasts. Yeah, you guys are all just as split as I am. Yeah, if you discard a card, it goes into... Yeah, it's gone from the deck. So tracking, you pay 1 mana and you get 3 cards. You keep 1 and you get rid of the other 2. A 2/5 with charge isn't bad, though. I mean, it's basically a Stormwind champion, plus it gives other beasts charge. And keep in mind, usually you can trade with a small minion. It's a good card. I'm gonna go tracking. Probably should have gone the beast, but... Dread Corsair, we're not likely to have a weapon with hunters. I actually like Mad Bomber, although I have horrible luck with it, but the Worgen is really good. I love the Mad Bomber, though. I really like Explosive Trap. It gives you a nice board clear against small minions. I'm not a huge fan of Silverback Patriarch. The only good thing about it is it's a beast. But I'm going to go Explosive Trap here. So, we could go Unleash the Hounds and hope we get a lot more beasts. If we go Unleash the Hounds, we're basically committing ourselves to a beast deck. Scavenging Hyena is still a good card even with its recent nerf. Should we go Unleash the Hounds and really go after a beast deck? What do you guys think? You want to try to go for beasts? I mean, the thing about Hyena is it's still a 2 for 2/2, so it's on the stat curve. So it's not terrible. Well, if we're going to go a beast deck... Yeah, we should have gotten the Snake Trap if we were going to go beast. That's true. Alright, let's go. Let's start going with beast. Arcane Shot is good, 1 for 2 damage. Oasis Snapjaw I like. It's a 2/7, you get to trade, and it's a beast. Arcane Shot is really nice, though, for removal. These are all good. I actually tend to favor Oasis Snapjaw here. Snapjaw is good. Don't, especially if we beef it up. As a 7 health, you can't really remove it. I think Snapjaw is the better choice than Timberwolf here, but alright. I think a Fairy Dragon should be a beast, but it's a dragon. Flesh-Eating Ghoul is good. I don't like Bloodsail Raider. Scarlet Crusader I do like as a Divine Shield, but I think we go Flesh-Eating Ghoul here. We gotta go Savannah High main. I think here we go ahead and take the Arcane Shot. I do like Gurabashi Berserker. I think Arcane Shot's the better. You can't underestimate removal in Arena. For that same reason, I'm going with Deadly Shot. Well, now we have an Unleash the Hounds. We do need to pick up some draw power here at some point. I think for our deck, we go Unleash the Hounds. Dragonlink Mechanic is the best value, though. I really like Animal Companion. I think it's better than Houndmaster. I think Companion's better than Houndmaster. Because Houndmaster, you may not always be able to use its ability. Animal Companion, you definitely can, so... We really need some draw power. This is very much a rush deck, that's for sure. I kind of want to go Scavenging Hyena, but these are all great cards. We really do need, if we're going to have all these low mana cards, we need some draw power. Alright, I'm going Acolyte of Pain. We gotta get some draw power going. I think Explosive Trap here. I mean, this is just going to be a pure rush deck. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting deck. If we don't win early, we're going to be in trouble. So we do need to start looking for some draw power cards. I love Leper Gnome, though. I mean, I gotta go Leper Gnome. I don't think we go Eaglehorn Bow, but Explosive Shot is really good. I think we need Explosive Shot for removal. I love Savannah Highmane, but how many secrets do we have here? 2? We have 2 explosive traps. So the odds of having an explosive trap and Eaglehorn Bow. I'm gonna go explosive shot. Let's go for our 4th animal companion. Jeez, we really need some draw power. I think Jungle Panther's the way to go here. I like Shield Bearer. We have no taunt, but we're also playing a very fast deck, so. There we go, Starving Buzzard. Let's see. These are all good. I mean, Corehound's a 9/5 beast. Tundra Rhino gives us all charge. Tracking gives us the draw power, but I like Tundra Rhino. Sticking with the beast. Alright, another Starving Buzzard. That's good. I'm tempted to go Gnomish Inventor instead of Starving Buzzard. Even though Starving Buzzard gives us synergy with the beast we have, Gnomish Inventor is a 4/2/4 and you're guaranteed to get a card. And we need some middle-of-the-road minions. So I think Gnomish Inventor is the better way to go. I like Gnomish Inventor better. Going Gnomish Inventor. If I see another Scavenging Buzzard, I'll take it. Jeez, we're getting so many hunter-only cards. This is great. We don't have any taunt yet, so I think our choices here are either Explosive Trap or Houndmaster. I like Trap better. Yeah, we do need 4 drops. Yeah, I'm gonna go Houndmaster. It's some interesting choices. Imp Master is a good card. Pint-Sized Summoner, you know, you coin in the Pint-Sized Summoner on turn 2, or turn 1, and the world gets crazy. Sun Fury Protector, though, gives everything taunt, which I like as well. Or gives adjacent minions taunt. They actually just nerfed Sun Fury Protector. It used to be all minions, now it's only 2. Yeah. Yeah, and Pint-Sized Summoner got nerfed as well. Well, depends on how you want to say it. I think it's a situational buff and an overall nerf. I'm gonna go Sun Fury Protector. Ooh, Defender of Argus. I really like Sunwalker. But Defender of Argus with this deck, where we're going to be swarming with a lot of minions, we just don't have many big drops. Kind of makes me want to take Sunwalker. Defender of Argus is really good, though. I'm going Sunwalker. Alright, guys, so this is our Hunter Arena deck. As you can see, someone called it our three-fingered mana curve. I think that's a pretty good description of it. So we'll see how this goes. It's definitely going to be a fast deck. I think our biggest issue might be draw power. The problem when you have a mana cliff like that is you can run out of cards if you're not careful. So we have to be careful not to overextend ourselves. But, well, we have 4 animal companions, I think. That could get pretty nasty for someone.
Rexar versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine. Let the hunt begin.
This is not a bad start. We'll coin probably into River Crocolisk on turn 1. Turn 2, we'll Hero Power. Turn 3, Animal Companion. Most likely. Playing a fast, aggressive deck like this against a Warlock is good because the Warlock a lot of times will be doing damage to himself. And if you get more damage in on top of that, it can really be painful. You don't think this deck can have a bad start? That's probably true.
Job's done.
If we have a bad start with this deck, then something's seriously wrong. So he played a Murloc, which is kind of interesting in Arena. We have our Gnomish Inventor for a card draw later on, so that's good. He'll probably put 1 point of damage into me, yeah. Oh, Acolyte of Pain. Alright, so this is good. We're getting some of our card draw. Take out his minion for free, do 2 points of damage.
Job's done.
Move on. For those of you who've played Hunter more, does Starving Buzzard... but does Scavenging Hyena only work on friendly minions or enemy beasts as well? It's only friendly beasts, right? Okay, friendly now. It used to be all, right? Okay, that's what I thought.
I am not a morning person.
Yeah, I say my guess is he'll just do another point of damage to me. I think that's the right play. I'm gonna go ahead and Animal Companion this turn. Nice, we got Misha. Alright.
Job's done.
Huffer would have been good too. So next turn we'll probably Acolyte it. We'll probably Gnomish Inventor. I tend to be a more defensive player, so I like Misha, but...
I wonder.
Acolyte would be good because we can start trading with tokens and getting cards, which is not bad. He's gonna 2-for-1 with Misha, I suspect. I might go ahead and play Acolyte of Pain because he's only going to have 1/1s on the board. So either he's got to use a spell on it, which isn't a bad trade for us, or he's got to give us cards.